In this video, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing this Bezgar 10th scale RC monster truck. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Troy. This is Roadside RC. You'll tend to find me bashing and crawling and drifting and racing, plus doing product review videos and how-tos. And in today's video, we have a budget-oriented 10th scale RC monster truck from Bezgar. This is great for entry-level folks looking to just get into the hobby, maybe a younger person that you have in your life that you want to have an RC vehicle. So let's get this unboxed, take a look at it, and see what it's all about. This is quite nice, actually. I mean, look at all this stuff that you're getting here. So you got the controller itself, kind of standard lower end hobby grade controller, but fits the hand nicely, has everything that you need on it. From a steering trim, it has a speed limiter on it. You can reverse the steering if you end up needing to, and you have on off button. See the AA batteries that it needs comes with it, which is very nice. It has, one of the things I always suggest people make sure that their vehicles come with, especially if you're buying a budget-oriented vehicle like this, is an instruction manual with all the parts, part numbers, exploded diagrams. That way, if something does go wrong, you have the ability to find the parts and get it and fix it. That's what makes a vehicle hobby grade, is the ability to do that. There is a included charger in here. They do work, but fortunately, the batteries that they provide do come with a standard hobby grade T-style plug, along with 2 batteries, so you can actually upgrade and get a better charger and be able to charge these batteries actually rather quick. It comes with some minor tools, some spare wheel nuts, some spare body clips, which I've always found is very nice because this is tend to be one thing that is lost very quickly. This is actually a LiPo charging bag, so when you're charging these, you can keep them safe in that bag. That reduces the risk of fire. Unlike some other vehicles, it actually does come with 2 bodies, so you actually do have your choice of the green or the yellow. Since this is nice and in the box, in the bag, I will leave that alone and we'll use the yellow for today. It does have a plastic film on it. We'll pull that off here in a minute, but let's just take a look at this thing right out of the box. It just looks mean. Look at it. It is sitting nice and low to the ground. It makes you just think that this thing is going to be fast and that it's going to handle well. The tires feel good. They're a little bit hard. That's good, actually. That means it'll probably slide around and actually be really fun on asphalt and have some durability there. What are we seeing? Let's get this body off and look at what we have underneath. Underneath the body, we have steering servo that looks like it is a 3-wire steering servo, which means we could actually upgrade it or do some other upgrades here, which is very nice. ESC and receiver in one unit, which is pretty common, especially in this budget-oriented of a vehicle. It is a brushed motor, not a brushless motor, so you do have a little bit of limit in speed there, but we will get it out and see just how fast we think it goes. The shocks appear to at least have metal caps and metal ends on them. I can't tell. Yeah, actually it looks like it might be a full metal body, and that's actually oil-filled shocks. Look at that, dude. So the price point on this thing's like 120-ish, something like that. That's really good. I mean, we're getting a pretty good amount of stuff here for our value. Really pretty decent. According to the instructions and everything, full metal gears, full metal drive shafts. You can see big beefy drive shafts on each corner here. That is really good. That's a common breakage item. So the fact that they're that big, I'm very happy with. To get it running, we simply undo this strap, slide the battery right in here, straps back down, Before we plug this in, we always turn the controller on first. Plug that in. Fortunately, there's only one way you can plug it in. You can't plug it in backwards. Hold this button until everything powers on, and you see we have lights. You see the switch on here has stopped blinking. And all right, so we have steering. There we go, and that was not actually at full throttle. So again, right here on here, you can actually limit the total speed. So if I turn it way down, let me see. And that's as slow as it'll go. And if I crank it all the way up, much faster, much faster. And let's take it out for a drive. Yes, I literally just hit myself with the truck. Yes, I did. First drive with the truck is done, and that was pretty fun, really, overall. For me, really, I had a lot of fun with this truck out driveway, more hard-packed surface. The lower center of gravity, how they have this truck designed, it handles really well. Like, it was very satisfying to just blast around like the driveway, let off the gas or hit the brake a little bit, and it would just go into like a nice slide. It was really, really nice. However, in the grass, and this is freshly mowed grass because that's my son, you might be able to hear doing the weed eating out in the background. Freshly mowed grass, even then, truck struggled just a little bit in order to go through the grass. Really kind of surprised me. I thought it would have plenty of power for that, but you could tell a noticeable speed difference when it got to the grass. So really, longer term, they have a brushless version of this truck also. So I'll provide you down below a link to both this truck and the brushless version of it. The brushless version should have that little bit extra power to be able to power through the grass and stuff like that. That this one, it did fine. I mean, it went through it, but long term, you're gonna want that extra power. And I'm guessing, I need to go check the details, I'll let you know now. I'm guessing, and the brushless version is going to have that same speed limiting control on it too. So if you're nervous about handing this off, I use these vehicles a lot for neighborhood kids that want to come over and play. So maybe someone who really hasn't had much RC experience, I hand them these controllers. Man, I can nudge that speed control button down a little bit if I need to. So, you know, really long term, is this a fun vehicle? I really had a blast with it. I'll be honest. Driveways, parking lots, skate parks, this truck is going to be a hoot. It is going to be so much fun. If you're going to be driving more predominantly in the grassy areas, I'd probably have to suggest that you jump up that little bit extra price difference and get the brushless version. So anyway, that is my thoughts on this Bezgar HM101. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I'm going to leave some links right here to some other vehicle reviews that we've done in the past. Check those out if you're still shopping, and we will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.